What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Fina Entertainment News. So last night, Cardi B shared on her Instagram page, well, in her Instagram story, for those of you who are not on social media, this is where you post content that you want your supporters to see, but it disappears in 24 hours. So she posted this clip right here of her grandmother dancing. Now, you only got to see and hear the background of that part because my hope is their joy, happiness, and celebration were enough to drown the background music, and so I won't get a copyright strike. And that's the only reason why you got to hear that background and wasn't hit with my normal for copyright reasons. You know the drill. So they are toasting, they're having a good time. Then one of her little cousins on their page went and posted Offset being there dancing with her grandmother. As you can see, here's Offset in the video. They're dancing, having a great time, hugging. But pay attention to the background. Culture, their adorable daughter, is in the background on her iPad, okay? So pay attention to also what she's wearing now. The only reason why I was even able to get this clip is because it was reposted somewhere online. I do not follow Cardi B little cousins and her family. No, I follow Cardi. And I think I follow her sister, Hennessy. And of course, Hennessy is an adult. So anyways, I did my best to remove her cousin name because even though an Instagram story disappears in 24 hours, I'm still not trying to send people to her little cousin page. So when this was posted, oh my gosh, why is he there dancing with her family? My goodness, they're back together and people are losing it, dragging her, all of that. As you can see, it's Offset in the video with her grandmother. Cardi is not dancing with him. Cardi is not around him. Cardi is not next to him. They're not seen hugging, kissing, being cozy, or nothing. The person that he's hugging and being close to is her grandmother that he's been dancing with. However, if someone made a choice to only post what you see right now, all you see is the long hair, the back of her hair, and Offset hugging her grandmother. You don't see her grandmother's face. You don't see the beginning of all of the videos I've been posting because you wanted to fit the narrative that Cardi B and Offset are cozy on Instagram. Then, of course, this is the only part you're going to post for people to see and take and run with it when the entire time it's been her grandmother that he's been dancing with. Also, when I said at the beginning of the video, pay attention to the background and I mentioned culture, I was just simply saying that because if you pay attention in the next video, I'm about to post, culture have on the same outfit and everything. I said all that to say, hey, Cardi, I want to see the kids. Well, today is my grandmother's birthday. I'm going to be over there with the kids. You can pick them up from there. Sure, he gets there, he goes upstairs or wherever they were. He hugged her grandmother, happy birthday, danced with her, got his kids, took them to play and have a great time, as you can see in this video on the screen. So in this video, Offset is being a typical dad, screaming, yay, jump wave, and wave is jumping, and then culture doing splits, and he's like, yay, do it again, yay. And just letting you all know you're not missing anything by not playing the original audio because they have a little bit of music in the background and you already know the drill. But once again, he took his kids out, they had a great time, he got to see them, okay? Now, are people going in and coming for Cardi B as I stated in the title? Absolutely. Am I going to sit here and read those disgusting comments that people posted or tweets? Absolutely not. And day ones know that if I do entertain the comments, they would be more on the, okay, I disagree, but this is my comment side of things than just the ones that are nasty and hitting below the belt. I don't know these people personally, and I would never go that far to repeat some of the disgusting things that people are writing. But you can go ahead and go to Twitter or Instagram, and you will see those comments everywhere. But this one right here, I can read. Seconds later, she was dancing with Offset, meaning Cardi B grandmother. LOL. Meanwhile, his family is on Twitter letting it be known how much they hate Cardi. I don't know what's worse, her family that encouraged her to stay with him, or Offsets that don't want anything to do with her yet haven't told him to leave her. Clown show. Okay. And then the person responded to someone else. One of her cousins posted it. He was there with her looking comfy as bleep. Okay. Now I'm only blocking this person's name because if you find this comment, then you will find a cousin page, and that's why I'm putting my watermark over this person's name. This other person responded, y'all are so accustomed to strife when a relationship ends. There are 3 kids involved. One is an infant. He will be around. Y'all mad her family is not hateful and bitter. This is why so many of y'all kids are messed up. Ooh. Someone else wrote, Offset is still the father of Cardi's kids. The family will always try to get along with him for the kids. But outside of all of that, there were some positive comments that I want to read. So one of the blog pages reposted Cardi B grandmother dancing, celebrating her birthday. And you had comments like, that's a good 86. She is moving. Happy birthday. That's where Cardi gets it from. Granny with the good knees. She seems to be full of life. Happy birthday, queen. 86 where, honey? LOL, Granny is moving. I love this. Many blessings to Granny Cardi. Okay? But I love this comment right here. Full of life, not in a wheelchair with breathing tubes and a tank on her side. That's so true. That is so true. To be 86, moving and happy and all of that, that's amazing. And a blessing. This person responded, he was, but you didn't see Cardi with him. My family be pissing me off inviting my ex everywhere. With all of that going on, Cardi B did confirm yesterday that she's absolutely done. But she wants peace. She wants a peaceful transition. She doesn't want to be in a situation where she's bitter and they hate each other and all of that, okay? If you listen to what she had to say on Twitter Spaces yesterday, then you heard her. However, for those of you who did not sit through 35 minutes, of content just to hear what Cardi had to say, I'm going to go ahead and insert that part in here as we end this video. Once again, happy birthday to Cardi B grandmother. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. I cut some parts out because the video is there if you want to listen to all 35 minutes. I have linked it in the description below. And also if you go to Cardi B playlist on this channel, you can get the link from there as well. But she's admitting to her own flaws and fault that, yes, she understands that people will always talk about her because she's Cardi B, but she is also taking accountability for putting people in her business, and now she have to deal with the consequences. So when this starts, it's going to go straight into, yes, I have to deal with the consequences, but I didn't want those of you who missed the beginning to be like, what consequences is she talking about? So that's why I'm just breaking that down for you. So let's get into it.
I'm doing what I want to do. And then I had to deal with the consequences. And unfortunately, it do kind of be my fault. The consequences is people criticizing us, people being inside our marriage, and all of this bullshit. And it's like, it is what it is. But I just be wanting to people to understand that it's like, I'm just a very emotional person, and I do things when I want to do things. Now, as far as my marriage and everything, I personally think that it's done. It's done. Am I angry like the other day? No. Do I wish the worst on you? No. I don't even want to diss. I just don't. I feel like we do love each other a lot. However, it's just like, it's tiring. We argue too much. It's getting to the point that it's like, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing? Like, we just keep arguing. What is the point of separating for 2-3 months? We're gonna get back together and argue again. When something is dead, something is really just dead. And it doesn't have to, one thing I noticed, because sometimes I feel like when it comes to a breakup, sometimes it's a breakup and it's like, nah, I hate him and everything. But sometimes when something is dying, like, it don't have to die with hate. Because I don't have hate. I wouldn't want nothing bad to happen to my baby dad or anything, because my kids really love him a lot. And we always been there for each other, but it's like the relationship is just not working. I feel like sometimes I think that we just meant to be friends. I think we just meant to be friends. Right now we're not gonna be friends, but I feel like eventually we're gonna end up being good friends. But I feel like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not even like the love is dead. It's just like when something has been broken so many times, crazy glue can't fix it no more. When it's broken too many times, sometimes when a piece of furniture, piece of glass is broken so many times, you could fix it, until it's the time that it's like the glue ain't strong enough. When the glue is strong enough, it's broken. And I just feel like that's the issue. I don't think it's dead love. And also, there's a Spanish song that says this: sometimes what you're used to is stronger than love. And I think that's our issue. I think we're both of us. I think we're just so used to each other that we're so afraid. But is it love? I don't know if it's love anymore. And that's just how I feel deep down inside. When people do narratives too, like, oh, I just saw your baby father in your studio. He was at your studio, so is it this, is it that? I think I need to understand, we do have 2 cribs. One is in Atlanta, one is here. But we've been living with each other for years now. The Atlanta house, there's no clothes, there's no nothing. Only one person lived there. Everything is here. Everything, the adjustments, everything is here. Slowly but surely, everybody got to go their separate ways. Slowly but surely, my kids got to get used to that. No, you're not going to come home every single day and your dad is going to be here. Slowly but surely. It's kind of hard. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to get emotional, but it's kind of hard when, like, okay, as an adult, you're gonna get used to a certain type of lifestyle without being with somebody, but it's also kind of hard for your kids to get used to that. So it's like slowly but surely that has to happen. Your dad is not going to be here every day with you after school. Your dad is not going to be picking you up after school. I want my baby to know who their dad is, because I don't ever want my little baby to like get used to like my dad or get used to like my cousin. I want them to be like, this is your dad. But slowly but surely, everything just has to stop. One thing I don't want to entertain is oh, we're in the same crib. Come upstairs, let's sleep together. I don't want to entertain that. I don't want to sleep. I don't want nothing. Because that's what keeps us being in the same trap. And it's like, oh, we sleep together, we cuddling, the next day we smiling, and then guess what? The same day we arguing, and then we back in that. We back in that cycle. I don't want that cycle. That's why I'm not entertaining love. I'm not entertaining the kissing. I'm not entertaining like, hey, come upstairs. Oh, this and that. No. That's why if I'm here, I'm not here. If I'm here, he's not here. But slowly but surely, it's gonna be a whole end to it. But it's weird. It's not weird. It's just like, it takes time, and I don't know how to explain it. But everything is dead. It's dead.
Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.